Some of you may have caught up with my stream, and this will explain entirely where I am. In a panic shelter. In the middle of a nether. Not quite knowing where I'm going. Building a path to a sustainable area in the nether. Where in which oh, you fucker. I have the high ground, bitch. So, intro interrupted. So as you can see from the recent live stream, I've sort of been in a nether and we have found the nether fortress. And I later laid out a very small and insignificant path, and now it's my job to refine where everything is to be actually easy to follow. So essentially place these in a more frequently so that you can find them quicker, and once the route is concise we can then develop it with paths, coverings, all that kind of thing, and then when we go to actually farm from it we've got easy transit. Okay, now intellectual explanations decided. This dimension really gives me the element of fear, but the main situation is we've got to find this nether portal because otherwise we don't really have much of a series. But now I'm a bit lost. Oh fucking hell. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lead him to the lava. Really? Oh god. Or is this just a really bad idea? Okay, I admit I'm slightly on fire. There we go, okay. Yep, right. I am slightly distracted trying to shit myself. I'm sorry everyone, right. Okay. Sustainabilities and paths. This is why I am doing this work. This important work prevents the needless death of a Josh. A lot of this is probably just going to be cut anyway. So, sucks to be me. We're here, essentially. Okay. Okay, this is where it's actually a really bad idea, because... well, have you seen what I'm doing? I mean, I could literally die. Honestly, this bridge doesn't have to be pretty to start with, because... well, I'm risking life and limb. I don't have to make it super pretty and nice. I just have to live and not die. Oh god, I can hear a skeleton in my left ear, and I know that if it spots me, I am buggered. Alright. Do I really have to clear out this bloody thing because there's trees spawning in it? Okay, so that leads down here where we are. Right, so that's later me problems. What we are doing now is essentially going back to the start and making the prettiest fucking path and the most, easiest to traverse path ever. And then working our way forward until we reach the nether fortress, where we will then construct a second nether portal, where it will then lead us to our next base. And our next base will be in 1.18 chunks. And with 1.18 chunks comes new opportunities to mine. And where I won't be bored out my mind in a strip mine going, fuck's sake, is that gravel again? Oh, you are very scary. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. As you can see, I'm very PG tips. I mean, no, PG parental guidance. Okay, you are nice. Because I'm wearing golden helmet for some reason. Right, and now we have finished. And we are now at the portal. Oh, bloody hell. Right. So now we just need to create a sustainable path. So the first stage is essentially just making it easy to navigate the terrain. So it's just simple things such as staircases, just to get you down and up It's just as simple as that. And essentially we're going to link them up. And, well yeah, we're just making paths like this. Ones where you can just walk along very nicely with very little fear. You'll be seeing some time-lapsing again. Hello, seems we're in the middle of a time-lapse at the moment, and I thought I'd talk about some things while we're doing the time-lapse. Make it a more efficient use of our time. Don't worry, this isn't a sponsorship segment. It mainly talks about why there hasn't been any content recently. When you make a video, the viewer has to be able to follow along with what's happening, and when there's significant gaps in that narrative, it makes it very difficult to string things together, understand what's actually happening during the video. So, what's happened recently that has caused 4 whole weeks of content to just not be shown? Well, there was a whole sequence of footage that was recorded. It was brilliant. I did some really good commentary. We went to find the Nether Fortress, but the footage then became unusable in Premiere Pro. There was something about the fact that AVI files just didn't want to work, and it said it was corrupted, and it then became swiftly unusable. So I couldn't edit it, and we had this whole gap of content where if I then followed along afterwards, it wouldn't have made sense. But fortunately, we had the live stream come up recently. So we had that come up and we were able to get a narrative. We found a Nether Fortress. It made enough sense to continue working, so we did that. So at the moment, from what I can see, the series is all steam ahead. But as far as I can talk about, I suppose we've got the fact that hunting the Ender Dragon, you can only make so much content on that. It has an end. So while I was doing that, I'm going to say that I'm also working on some other series that we're going to do after this. So once the Ender Dragon's destroyed, we've got some extra content. I'm not going to spoil any more because it's not that interesting. But we have something in work, and at the moment it's mainly Minecraft content, unfortunately, but I've got ideas on series to do with it, so why waste those ideas? But I'm going to see if I can find some other games to play and such. So GTA 5's worked quite well with the search for Solomon's Clapper, so I think we're going to find some more content there. I've had an idea in my head for a long while. I've got to put that together at some point. But if you guys have any ideas for games that are a bit sandboxy, or hell, it doesn't even have to be a sandbox, but if you think it might work for my commentary, or you just say, I want you to play that game, I might as well just play it, because people have requested it, and if people want something, I'm a small YouTuber, so why not listen to what they have to say? But if you have any ideas, chuck it into chat, and I'm sure I can have a try of it. But anyway, you're probably getting bored, and I'll let you see the rest of the time-lapse. Alright, so we've done quite a lot of progress so far. We've made it up to here, which is very near the end. And essentially, we just need to grab some more cobblestone, because we've used up a whole bunch of materials. So, you know, we've made that bridge a bit bigger. I've added some extra blocks to this little staircase downwards. We're essentially going to have to make this a bit bulkier, add some guardrails. We're going to have to bulk up these paths, make them a bit flatter as well. But at the moment, I'm just trying to get the big obstacles just smashed out the way. And then once we've got the big obstacles smashed out the way, we can then start laying down the paths and laughing, essentially. And we've got enough cobblestone to keep going again. So now I'm the poor sod who has to lay it all down. Time-lapse time again. So in this time-lapse this time, what I'm doing is I'm laying down a proper path now, and this 30-second clip is just going to be me laying down track. So overall it was pretty painful, kept dying. You'll probably see a few times where I have died, and it was painful, utterly painful. And as you can see by the end of this clip, I gave up for the night. Well, day after Christmas and on a really scary path, we are on track to finish this great path. Well, but anyway, so what we need to do essentially is make this path even more secure and stable than it originally was. Now, from the Christmas Eve, we had made some good progress towards that. When it comes to that, what we got was here. Right, we've completely replaced this bridge with this bridge, and essentially what we're doing now is we're optimizing the path to be as least up and down as we can. Quite frankly, there's also another reason why I wanted to make this path. It's because the old house, as much as it's really cool, it looks really nice, within the sessions, let's say it gets it's gotten rather battered, and it's this battered. A creeper managed to blow up right next to it, and I didn't even really notice. I think I was waiting for one of these to smelt, and then all of a sudden it went BANG! And I didn't even bloody notice. It's damaged as anvil I made because I had a mending pickaxe I need to repair. Doors blown right off. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. And the new 1.18 terrain generation has arrived, and it's only time for us to move on from old terrain and with our friend Veneva go to the new. But what we're going to do is we're going to say this is our starter base, and this is where we produce food, our farms, and over in this direction is the battle preparation zone, because we've now got access to the nether, we've got access to the biomes we need for gathering ender pearls, for gathering blaze rods. We've got all we need. All we need now is just to get the materials and start getting new armor, diamond armor, enchant some shit, do some more mining, and fucking get out this bastard, and we'll be once and for all there. But I need to get some obsidian. Fuck it. I'm gonna actually run a repair. Let's actually run a repair on the house, because as much as someone can complain, oh, you're focusing too much on your house, you should at least have a house that's still intact somewhat. Even if it's just pop a door and window on. Oh, shit. I heard a ding from my room. I don't know what it was from. Now, I know I've got an Apple phone, but do Apple phones go bing? Or ding? And now we need... I'm sorry, house, I treated you badly. I made you pretty, then neglected you. I shall not do that again. More doors. So that's the door. Why is it beeping at me? I'm getting beeps for some reason. I don't remember my phone ever beeping at me. This is a mystery. What's beeping at me? I'm not on call till next week. It's not my problem if it's a work thing. I'm on holiday. I haven't actually given that horse a name yet. This horse. What should I call it? Of we haven't given him a gender yet, so I'll take both genders. And I'll take both genders. It's great to be back in a fully constructed house, although it is getting a bit cramped. And that is why we need to go to and find a new home for our quest. A new centre to make decisions and figure out how to move forward. And that is why I need to get some obsidian and carry on my quest. Where's my bucket? There it is. Oh, it's already got water in it. Nice. I'm hoping for just a lava lake somewhere. There's usually a good lava lake in a desert. That's the most obvious chunk border I've seen so far. Mojang. Well, they tried, okay? You gotta give them that. They tried their damned hardest. Like, you don't see a literal line. So, I'm gonna give them a pass on that one. Anyway, it's supposed to be finding a... Alright, okay, we have our obsidian, and now what we've got to do is we've got to follow my path through Lenevith. Right, okay, so this I'm going to have to make some handrails because this one's particularly perilous. Now, as you can hear, there are some unfriendly... Ah! Oh, that was a jump scare. Okay, good news, we have our first... blaze rod. Sad news is I've now got poops in my pants. 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh, fuck's sake. Did I just forget a flint? So now I've got to go back and get some more of that. Right, okay, so I'm going to start off by partly hoping this works. It does, thank fuck. Okay, so now we can go in and see where we're going to have our new home. Fuck.